Morning, Jail. Good morning, Mr. Witherspoon. Everybody Ortiz. In the matter of People versus Payton on 243568, appearances for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mr. Payton. I'd like to go ahead and waive the formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty. But I want to double check something on this. Yeah, enter a plea of not guilty and seek referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel, Your Honor.
For a plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel. Next court date is on July 9th at 9 a.m. in courtroom 303. Esteban, please.
We would like to seek a, if you find reasonable, at least a 10%. I do see there's a recommendation being made on these charges. However, Mr. Payton is currently in the Swift Insure program. Was supposed to be set up with a GPS tether in short order. And seeing Mr. Oliveras, we do not think that he's a flight risk or otherwise. And was already doing daily calls for reporting. We think that we can make good on that if we could seek a 10%.
Well, if he's on Swift Insure, have they indicated when they were going to release him, or what they were going to do?
No, Your Honor, that was not indicated to me. If Mr. Payton can speak to that, I do see he has his hand up.
Mr. Payton, what's Fitzmaurice going to do?
I'm supposed to be released on the 21st this week coming up, or Friday at 9 o'clock. Placed on tether sometime this week. And I also have a funeral to attend on the 26th of June. I had a nephew that was killed over the weekend.
How long have you been in jail?
Today would be like 27 days.
Are you related to Mims?
No.
Let me do this. Since you're on Swift Insure, I'll take it under advisement to talk with Sergeant Reese, and then we'll go to. All right.
I couldn't hear you, sir.
He's taking under advisement. Reese.
Okay.
Yep. People versus Schmidt, 231905. Appearances for the record.
Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mrs. Schmidt, Your Honor. Ms. Schmidt has indicated to me that she would be able to pay all $425 on this Friday. So we would ask for a recall of the warrant and to give Ms. Schmidt that opportunity.
Well, is there a reason why she didn't respond to the 10-day letter?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to provide a new address for Ms. Schmidt to the court.
Okay.
Her new address is 20008 West Cup Road. That's CUPP in LC, Michigan. 48831.
Well, I think Judge Jern sentenced her to pay, or, and it was specifically stated, or the 30 days. So let me do this. I'll let, has she, let me do this. I'll do the 425 cash bond. I'll let Judge Jern know that she's in custody.
Okay.
In the matter of People versus Lajewski on ticket number 7331663, file number 235306, file number 24512, file number 24576. Appearances for the record.
Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mr. Lajewski. Your Honor, would you like to address any of these in specific order?
I think we can just sum it up on why he didn't show up to court.
Yes, Mr. Lajewski indicated to me that his family was actually in the courtroom, but that morning, his car broke down and they're already in the courthouse without phones, and he was unable to reach any of them to come and pick him up, but that he was intending to attend that day. And Mr. Lajewski is gainfully employed and has gotten a job in the recent month, and works tonight at 10 p.m. So it does not seem that it was in an effort to evade based on his indications, and that he is eager to get this taken care of in short order.
Well, let me, before I rant on. Let me ask on the ticket. Failure to obtain a dog license ticket, which seems to be the least of his worries. Does he waive the reading and enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes, Your Honor, we would like to waive the reading and enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, that's done. Now, let's go back to this story where the family was in the courthouse back on 2/24/2/22 of this year, and why he hasn't shown up since then if his car broke down, but his family was in the courthouse.
Your Honor, he did not make any indications to me as to beyond that, but that was the explanation that I received. If you would like to hear from him directly, of course.
Well, how's he gonna drug test if he's drug tested today?
Mr. LaJuice?
If you drug tested, how
Drug
will you
test
test?
today?
Well, most likely pass. Besides marijuana, maybe.
All right. Let's do this. Where does he physically work?
At Speedway on Tittabawassee.
Mr. Lajewski, you're charged with serious felony. One is unlawful driving away of a motor vehicle. That had a prelim, and then the possession of theft, which had a prelim same time. I am going to send you the detailed garage, Hoffman. I'm going to take on advisement. Jail, if we could drug test Mr. Lajewski. I do have a hold on him, and I just assume do everything. I'll give
Yes,
it. All right, I'll set.
Your Honor, if I may ask Mr. Lajewski, the Zoom, I believe, where Miss Patty is saying that there's a lot of feedback, so it's really hard to hear everything you're saying.
Because of the jail. In the matter of People versus Williams on 2023-253B, 891-5282, 731-4922, and 715-466, and 409-366.
Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mr. Williams, and just as to start off, Your Honor, I'd like to provide the court with an updated address.
Sure.
3429 Court Street, Saginaw, Michigan. That's 48602. And then as to kind of a global issue, as I think you'll probably see is represented in the different complaints and tickets, Mr. Williams, and I'm saying that intentionally, has had an ongoing issue with the court regarding these traffic tickets because he has a hyphenated last name, and some of these are reflecting Williams, and some of them are reflecting otherwise. And when he has been in the past court, Your Honor, he has taken care of some of them, but not been made aware of the others because of the issue with him being duplicated in the system. And so I wanted to indicate that from the outset, if that's something that we could try to resolve this time around.
No. What's the address that we have, or that you have? He just needs to take care of business. I mean, these tickets are, I got 18, 21, 22, 21.
Yes, Your Honor. I had a conversation with Mr. Williams about the nature of the amount of tickets that he needs to address. He does want to try to address them all at once in a global resolution. So we would seek to put in a not guilty plea and seek a referral in hopes that his attorney could seek a global resolution with the prosecution.
Yeah, no, first bench warrant, sure. Second bench warrant, I can understand. Third bench warrant, I got to go along with the judge that issued the bench warrant to ask for 2,500 cash surety, 10% on all of them. All right, thank you. I'll let the courts know that he's in custody, so if they want to change things, they can do that, but I'm gonna go along with, they were pretty clear on their bench warrant.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. In the matter of People versus Mills, 243575, appearances for the record.
Torrance for this on behalf of Mr. Mills, we would like to waive the formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty and seek referral to the office of assigned counsel.
All right, court wanted a plea of not guilty, office of assigned counsel. I have court dates coming up on a pre-exam on June 25 at 8:40. Preliminary exam, July 2nd at 3 p.m. That's in front of Judge Jones. And as to bond, please.
Your Honor, we see that there is a recommendation made by the prosecution. I would just like to seek a PR bond in this matter, and we have no objections to any of the conditions, and I've also already stated those to Mr. Mills regarding the no contact and other conditions listed on the bond recommendation. However, we defer to you for any other reasonable judgment.
All right. Nature of the, let me make a record then for bond. Nature of the charges involve a home invasion, maximum penalty of 5 years, stalking in a domestic relationship, and then a malicious destruction. There is a, people have added also a bond recommendation that outlines prior criminal history, one involving intimate partner abuse. Given the nature of the charges, given that the defendant, I have an address of over in Grand Rapids.
Your Honor, I can give you an updated address here in Saginaw, Michigan.
Who does he live there in Saginaw, Michigan?
Miss Patty, are you waiting? It's 2537 Rainier Street, Saginaw, Michigan, 48603.
Who does he live with over there?
Mr. Mills?
I live with a friend.
Well, all right, let's do this. Given the nature of the charges, bond will be set at 5,000 cash surety, 10%. That was a request recommended by the people. Given the nature of the charges, there will also be the GPS lockdown, no contact with the victim. All right. In the matter of People versus Ortiz, 242821, appearances for the record.
Torrance Willis, on behalf of Mr. Ortiz, we would like to waive the formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty and seek a referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel on Mr. Ortiz's behalf, and I can speak to bond when you find appropriate.
Court, when a plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel pre-exam is set on June 27 at 3 p.m. Preliminary exam is, I believe, July 7th at 10:30 a.m. That's in front of Judge Clark. As to bond.
Your Honor, this is a reissued complaint, one that was dismissed just at the end of May. We would seek a PR bond in this matter and would any conditions that the court finds reasonable as to ensure his return to the court.
Given the nature of the charges, given the defendant's prior record, also given that one of the counts, count 3, involves fentanyl, bond in the matter, this involves a possession, also given prior record, the bond would be set at 20,000 cash surety. In the matter of People versus Parth on 243569, appearances for the record.
Mr. Witherspoon, on behalf of James Parth, We would waive the formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty, and seek referral to the office of assigned counsel. And I can speak to Bob.
Esteban.
Mr. Parth is a lifelong resident here in Saginaw and is retired. He has no other pending cases or criminal history that he indicated to me. And we do not believe that Mr. Parth would be any danger to the community, nor would he be a flight risk. However, we would defer to your judgment as to any additional conditions to his bond.
Who does he reside with over on Curtis Road?
I am not sure, Your Honor. He did not indicate. I assumed alone.
Alone.
Did he say alone?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have no contact with the Gurleys?
I didn't catch that.
You have no contact with the homeowners?
No.
Given that he has no prior record, however, given the nature of the charge, found to be 7500 PR with day reporting. No contact with the victims. In the matter of people versus. For the record.
Your Honor, I apologize because of the feedback. What was the file name?
Silvers.
Silvers. Thank you. Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mr. Silvers. We'd like to waive the formal reading and enter a plea of not guilty on his behalf and seek a referral to the Office of Assigned Counsel. And I can provide an updated address for the court when you're ready.
Court want a plea of not guilty, Office of Assigned Counsel, and then updated address. I have one over on Walnut Street. Is that the correct one?
No, Your Honor. He has this new address is in Owasso. It is 1870 Babcock Street, apartment 48 in Owasso, Michigan, 48867.
886. So the Wassel.
Yes, Your Honor.
Esteban.
We would seek a PR bond in this matter, Your Honor. However, we would seek a PR bond in this matter. We do not see any other criminal history that indicates any violence or a flight risk. However, if you find that there needs to be conditions given,
The 66th district, what is that, Judge Clarkston's court? Who does he reside with over on Babcock?
My dad, I stay with him, sometimes.
Take it under advisement. All right. In the matter of People versus Teal, 23720.
Torrance Witherspoon on behalf of Mr. Teal. Your Honor, we would like to submit a new address to the court on his behalf.
What, 311 South Harrison?
No, Your Honor. Mr. Teal, following the judgment in the case that the warrant is out for violation of probation, he is now 1 year sober and moved to a different location for work in Ishpeming. So I can provide that address when you're ready.
Go ahead.
6695 County Road CD, Ishpeming, Michigan, 49849.
Where does he want his mail to go? 49.
To this address, Your Honor.
Give me that zip code. I'm used to Nagani. What's the zip code there?
49849.
49849. All right. Is there a reason why he failed to appear for the probation violation back on July of 2023?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Teal indicated to me that regarding everything that happened with this case and in his personal life, that he ended up being homeless, without a car, without a job, and was trying to fix those immediate hardship needs. And so that's what resulted in moving to Ishpeming. However, it has resulted in him being a year sober. He has a job that is currently at this moment waiting for him, as long as he can have reasonable release. But he is eager to take care of this, get on probation if that's still going to be an option for him, given the violation, and to take care of these matters as he has cleaned up his life.
I'll recall the bench warrant. Judge Fickner has placed a hold, so bond will be revoked, matter will be referred over to Judge Fickner, and then be resolved. Then I'll let Judge Fickner know he's in custody. All right, thank you. Anything else?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Can you drug test Mr. Teal as well, please, Joe? Thank you. All right,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Which one was Mr.?
Number, it's great. There. Where that is.
In the matter of People versus, pronounced Judge-O? Is that correct, Mr. Gray?
That's correct. Well, I think so.
Appearance for the record, please.
Sorry, case number?
Oh, that's on
Robert A.
241813.
Robert A. Curry. Yeah, Ms. JoJo.
Waive the reading.
Waive the reading, stand mute.
Court will plea of not guilty. You've been retained.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the pre-exam conference set for June 26th at 11:15. Preliminary exam July 3rd at 10:30. That's in front of Judge Hoffman. And ask the bond, please.
Judge, she has no prior criminal record. She got scammed by people at Jamaica, Publishers Warehouse. They told her she's gonna win 60 million, but she has to deposit money.
Has she posted bond?
Yeah, through court.
All right, bond
Go
will
ahead.
be, bond will be continued.
Thank you.
Thank you. In the matter of People versus Williams on 2077 and 2076.
And can be having Mr. Williams, we waive the reading, our plea of not guilty. And Judge would ask that this be set for retrial.
I'm gonna refer over, there a neighbor over there that doesn't like
It seems like it's kind of a neighbor
Who is
dispute,
it?
Judge.
Walking.
They're little dogs.
Yeah, I was just noticing that. I was saying, okay. Yorkshire Terriers? Wow. They must be cat people, your neighbors, right? Let's enter a plea of not guilty. Set for pretrial. Let's just pray the thing gets resolved. Good luck with everything over there. Take care.
Keep rolling.
In the matter of People versus Skinner, 1113709.
Judge Dan Canby, after Mr. Skinner, we waive the reading, enter a plea of not guilty, ask for a referral to the office of the assigned counsel, and Judge we're asking for a PR bond on this ticket.
All right, court one, plea not guilty, OAC, your bond. Thank you.
This one's in.
All right. And in the matter of People versus Arroyo? I'm sorry for mispronouncing. That's on 242887. Appearances for the record.
Judge Dan Canby, after Mr. Arroyo, we waive the reading, enter a plea of not guilty, ask for a referral to the office of the assigned counsel, and Judge Moreira respond on
Ask the bond.
As the bond judge, Mr. Arroyo, he's lived here in Michigan his whole life. He has his own business. He's a lawn care service. He has no other pending cases. No criminal history based on what he told me, and he's not on probation or parole. And he knows he's going to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. We ask for a high PR bond with reasonable conditions or a reasonable bond to the judge.
There was something over in Carlton. I'm not sure quite what happened on that. All right, there will be no contact. Is that, Ms. Schmidt? Is that gonna be an issue?
It's not going to be an issue, Judge. I
Mr.
did confirm that.
Then, bond will be continued, no contact. All right, thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor.
Roll on the green.
Here.
Yes, sir.
In the matter of People versus Kinchin on 211587, appearances for the record.
Judge Dan King on behalf of Mr. Kinchin. I did ask Mr. Kinchin about why he couldn't or hasn't paid this outstanding balance here. He told me that he paid $50, looks like this week. Has gotten on a payment plan. He has a pretty limited income. He makes $500 a month. He's planning to pay $50 a month. We'd ask if the warrant get recalled.
So recall the bench warrant and then refer to Judge Fickner for ability to pay hearing. I believe as long as he continues making payments, they'll extend them out another 10 days. All right, good luck with everything. Warrants recalled. All right, thank you.
Judge Patrick.